Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kiki the Weirdo here, and let's have some breakfast and let's talk a little bit. No, for real, let's talk about real situations like life. Like I want to talk about life because I just feel like the world is just pushing this agenda to be delusional, and I like people are okay with it. Like they're like literally trying to be delusional on purpose. So let's eat. We got some bagels here, blueberry, plain, and we got some eggs, some avocado, cream cheese. I'm a little weird, so you know. I got a pickle sausage on the side because I got taste for it. And I got some cappuccino. We just gonna eat and we just gonna talk a little bit because like people be real delusional. Like first thing I want to talk about, let's talk about like I don't understand like why people think like because you choose to be happy all the time and you don't look like what you're going through that you're not going through anything. Like they forget like we bleed the same, like we human just like you're human, right? But it's like, why do I have to be telling you a sad sob story just for you to understand that I'm still human? I go through stuff like everybody else. Like literally everybody's going through stuff in life, okay? Stop being delusional, guys. I don't care if you're stupid poor or if you're stupid rich. Like we're all going through something, okay? Silence for the people in the back because like it's like it don't make no sense right now. It's like it's not making no sense to me. Like I don't understand it. Let me take a drink. We gonna have a lot of topics because I got something to say. No, for real. Like the delusion is crazy. It's like come on now, guys, do better. Like you know better. You should be doing better. It's not like you don't know better. You know better. You're just choosing to not do better, and it doesn't make any sense. This is still hot. I know you guys can see the smoke. Okay, anyways, let's go for the smaller one, the plain one. And this is a fried egg. I guess you could say, yeah, fried egg. Seasoned very well. You know you gotta take it all in. Okay, like I was saying, why is it a problem for me, and I'm just gonna say me, but I mean like people in general, like to walk around happy, for you to think they're not going through nothing? I don't understand that. Why is it a problem for me to choose to like see the bigger picture, you know? Be the lighter sides of things. Like it's like there's so much going on. It's like, why would I want to put more darkness into the world, more chaos, you know, by choosing to be angry all the time? Like that doesn't make any sense. It's like if you want a better place, you have to start with you. You know, that person in the mirror. You have to start with you. It sounds so simple, but like that's the goal. I don't want it to get cold. I don't understand that. If somebody got an answer for me, comment down below because like it's not making no sense. It's like why, and then like I was saying too, the second part of that, why do I have to be sad to get your support? That doesn't make any sense. Like you want to have sympathy for me, for you to say like, okay, I'm going to support this person because they're sad. But choosing to think like, oh, she's happy, like she's all right. Like, what? I mean, of course, I'm going to be all right without your support, but why do you think like that? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, why do you think the way you think? Like, why? Like, I don't know. It's crazy. I be really trying to figure out, I be trying to, like, you try to put yourself in other people's shoes. Like, okay, why do they think that way? Why do they respond that way? Like, to try to understand them, right? I mean, right? Because you would want someone to, like, put themselves in your shoes so they can see from your point of view. So I try to do that, but like sometimes it's just like it's not adding up. It's the one and the plus one is not adding up. It's not equaling two right now. I don't understand it. We're gonna talk about some positive things too. Like, how do you stay focused? How do you stay focused and motivated and consistent? I mean, I feel like consistent and focused go hand in hand, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Like, how do you thrive when you have so much going on? Because like, don't ever think no one has it. Like, everybody is going through something. Okay, I gotta keep saying that. Like, everybody is going through something. It's not just you. Okay, it's not. Okay, I feel like, and don't get me wrong. Like, don't take it the wrong way, because I feel like it's always two sides to what you say and how you say it. So the number one thing is stop caring, or just stop giving a fuck. Literally. And I don't mean like literal. I mean like about other people's opinions. Like, that's the biggest thing, right? I feel like that's the most discouraged in the world right now. Like, we're too like mindful or aware of what other people think. Like, we're giving them too much credit is what I'm trying to say. Like, who gives a fuck? If you're happy with what you're doing, who you're with, do it. Be with that person, right? We got too many opinions that doesn't even matter. And then it's like, most of the time you listen to somebody who's trying to give you good advice, but they can't take their own advice. That's a big red flag. It's like, are you looking at the red flags? Are you ignoring the red flags? Is what? That person's title in your life, or that was something you wanted to hear and something you didn't need to hear. You gotta know the difference, because a lot of people, they're gonna tell you what you want to hear but not what you need to hear. What is that? Clock it. Like, y'all need to stop for real being delusional. Y'all be out here asking for help. God sending you help, it's like you reject it every time, or you're just not listening, or you're not paying attention, or it's like, that's not what I wanted to hear, or no, that's not the person for me. Or I think people forget too, like, God can use your enemy to give you a message too. Like, don't be so delusional. You be feeling that spark, like, damn, they just said some shit, but you don't want to listen because that's somebody you don't like, somebody you can't hang out with, somebody. And then I don't even be getting like, excuse me, y'all be disliking people for the littlest things. Like, it's like y'all just forgot, like, threw it in the trash, out the window. I don't know where it went. It's on another planet right now. Like, y'all forgot, like, it's okay to disagree with each other. You can agree to disagree and still be cool with the person. Like, you don't even have to be cool, be cordial. Like, you don't have to make that person your enemy just because you guys don't have the same interests, or you don't like the same things, or you don't dress the same, you don't talk the same, you don't come from the same status of life. Like, stop being delusional, okay? Oh. Don't let that go over your head too, what I just said. Like, stop listening to people who don't even take their own advice. I don't care how nice it sounds, how good it sounds. People can repeat what they hear all day. But if they not taking their own advice, how you gonna take advice from them? It's not adding up. Like, it's not giving. And I'm scrunched down. I'm trying to get in the camera, y'all. So I might be a little awkward. But as long as y'all can hear me, we good. What else I want to talk about? Stop playing the victim. Playing the victim gets you nowhere. It gets you just that. Like, you play the victim, that crowd you got around you, that's all they're going to be there for. Once you start getting up on your feet, those people going to start leaving. Because why? They want you to stay exactly where you're at and how you're at. Sad, lonely, and depressed. Choose your path wisely, okay? Yes, change is uncomfortable. But resisting change is also uncomfortable, okay? Which one would you rather have? I'm not saying it's easy. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy, but it will be worth it. Yes, you might have sleepless nights. You might cry. You might get angry. You might get frustrated, confusion, all those things. So what? Figure it out. You're strong enough. Like, y'all don't give y'allself, like I said, y'all give too many other people too much credit in your life. Y'all don't give y'allself enough credit. Y'all don't give y'all, go look in the mirror. Y'all don't give y'allself enough credit. You are a strong person. Like, you gotta know that. God, the universe knows that. Your enemy knows that. The person that's envying you knows that. The closest person to you knows that. Even if you might think that, I need you to put in that work and start doing that. Show your strength. Show that no matter what you're going through, that it's going to be okay. Not going to be happy 365 days a week. You can choose. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying don't be happy. But I'm also saying that it's not like you're going to have those other emotions. You need those other emotions to help elevate you. Like, you need that challenge to, like, know how strong you really are. Y'all always trying to find an easy way out. And that's why most of y'all stuck. The way it comes is the way it's going to go. Remember that, okay? So if you're not willing to put in that hard work for longevity, hey, take the easy way out. Who am I to force you to go the right path? You know what you can do, right? Y'all gotta stop being so gullible. Like, just because a person give you a compliment or say something nice, say a good quote, oh, you think they're a good person. And then a few weeks, a few months later, you find out that this person was a shit. Because you ignore all the red flags. Because they said something nice. To cover up their hidden motives. It's like, no, y'all need to be more aware of the people and the situations you put yourself through. Okay, that's why I say stop playing victim. Because, like, most of y'all be choosing to ignore stuff. Whether y'all be choosing to ignore because y'all don't want to be alone. That be the number one. Either y'all don't want to be alone or y'all just literally resisting change. But then you want to keep crying out, being angry and frustrated, and asking God why. Like I said, I always say this. Don't be trying to talk to God but not listen. That don't make no sense. My food getting cold. Y'all gotta believe in the unknown. And I don't think a lot of people know what that means. It's like that thought in your head, that dream you have that you can't see in the physical, but you know, like, you can have it. That's what I mean. People tend to like just stay still where they are in life because they're comfortable. They're like afraid of the unknown. They don't know if they do something different, what's gonna happen. That's a scary feeling. And it could be, but like, you know what's here on this side already. You want to stay here knowing that you're not really happy. It's like, take more risk. I'm not saying do anything dangerous, but do take risk. Like, get out of your comfort zone. Forcing yourself to get out of your comfort zone, you can start small. I'm not saying go from being stuck in the house to like wanting to go on some 2-week vacation and climb a mountain or something like that. No, I'm not. I'm just saying, get out of your comfort zone. It doesn't matter if you take baby steps. It doesn't matter how slow you think you're going. As long as you're going, that's all that matters, okay? And don't let nobody rush you either. Like, a lot of people tend to put that pressure on you, like, especially if they can see your potential and they think like they're gonna ride your coattail. They can put that pressure on you, like, do this, try to like give you too much on your plate. You personally know that you already have enough on your plate. Don't let them people like get in your ear. Another thing y'all gotta do, y'all gotta learn to tune out people. I'm not saying ignore them, but like, tune out people's suggestions and things like that if it's not sitting right with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know if this move is right for you or not. If you're going in and like, even if it take a couple of days, don't take too long now. But if you gotta take it, it's okay. Like I said, you want to move slow, move slow. But like, do know what you're doing before you make that next move, right? What else can we talk about? So many things. Like, okay, we're talking about staying consistent. You heard it before. It's like so cliche. Like, whatever goal you're after, whatever dream life you want to live, like, just be consistent with it. Put in the effort is what I mean. Like, it doesn't matter how you're feeling. Like, don't overwork yourself, okay? Do take rest days. You need that rest so you can get it back going. But I mean, like, be consistent with like putting in the work effort, investing in it, doing the research, like doing it alone, accepting help. Like, just do it. Even when you get discouraged, I feel like that's when you definitely, that's the moment you really need to push yourself. And I feel like that's the moment too. The universe is like, you're stronger than what you think. Like, so that's why I really like just do it. You never know what comes out, like, when you're in that emotion, right? When you're just feeling stuck. Like, push yourself. Allow growth for sure. Like I said, it's not gonna be easy, but it'll be worth it. Like, whew. It'll definitely be worth it, okay? Be patient with the process. Enjoy the process, like have fun with the process. Yes, we already established like things are not going to be a straight, elevation line. It's going to be some ups and downs, but that what makes it like the memory. I feel like that makes the memory more like memorable, right? If I feel like just look at it, all right. I mean, of course, that would be the like dream life if everything was just up, 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 up. Yes. But just look at the ups and downs. It's like if you didn't have anything to look back on and be like, dang, I came from this to this now. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, like it's like I overcame this. That enjoyable moment of I did it. I didn't even think I could do it. There was some people saying that I couldn't do it, but I did it. Look where I was at. I was at the bottom. I was below the bottom, but now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's more enjoyable when you have those downs, and you just rise again. Okay? If that makes sense. I mean, I feel like you know what I'm talking about. Avocado. How to stay focused. The obvious reason. Cut out all distractions. Cut out all distractions. I want to say, I feel like I'm not going to say all the time, but if you're feeling bored, I feel like that's just the universe saying you're not focused enough. Because if you're feeling bored, that means you have time to do what you need to do or you want to do, right? Yeah. So yeah, just cut out all distractions. No matter what that may be. People, places, and things. I don't know. You know your life? Figure it out. Does this align with my purpose in life? Just ask yourself that. Again, people, places, and things. Does this align in my life? I already saw. Does this align with the purpose in my life? There you go. I mean, if it's a no, maybe it's time to let it go. If it's a yes, then keep it, of course, right? Ask yourself, like, is this elevating me at all? Like, if you can't figure it out, if it's a distraction, ask, is it elevating you? You know? Is this elevating me or is this keeping me stuck? You can pray about it too if you're confused. Ask for signs. And be willing to let it go. Don't be praying for God to shine a light on things that you're unaware of. Maybe you have a gut feeling and you just need reassurance. That's another thing too, because sometimes God don't show you things until you let it go. And then he give you that reassurance like, this is why I told you to let it go. Okay? Some people get stuck too. I know. Hey, I can only speak from experience, right? Some people get stuck like when they feel like they don't have the evidence like in the physical. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the evidence in the physical. So they feel like I'm just being crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they're not trusting themselves. That's really what that's saying. It's every time you say that, like, you know something is wrong, something is off, and you should make a decision that you're not making. Every time you don't make that decision, you basically telling yourself like, I don't trust me. That's what you're saying, okay? Start trusting yourself enough to know, like, I don't know why I need to let this go, but something's telling me to let it go. I'm gonna let it go. All right? Boss up. Like, seriously. Avocado. What else I want to say? Okay, another thing is, I know y'all heard this so many times, and I'm gonna say it again because maybe you need to hear it again. But y'all just learn, like, what's supposed to be in your life, like, temporary versus long term. Okay, that will help you out a lot too. Like, some things, it's like you can't avoid it, even if it's temporary, right? Because it's supposed to teach you something. You need to learn something before you move on with life or whatever you're doing, right? Mentally, spiritually, physically, whatever. But you need to know the difference, like what temporary looks like versus what long-term looks like. I feel like a lot of people too, they have this idea of, like, just wanted to beat a record of, like, having people in their life for so long. Whether that be a partnership or, like, a friendship. It's like, I feel like they just want that long term, and, like, they're willing to keep people in their life just to, like, keep, like, that number high. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense if this person's not good for you. And then I don't even care, like, how long you known this person for. It's like, even if, like, it just clicked right now, like, okay, this person is not a good person for me, let them go. Okay? Let them go. You didn't know better, but now that you know better, you can do that. Don't know better and still hold on to the person, place, or thing that isn't serving you any good anymore. Okay? Don't be delusional. I might just make that the title of this video. Because, like I said in the beginning, it's just giving delusional. Like, the world it's like they're just begging to be delusional. If you're not delusional, we're not going to support you. You're not delusional enough. Jesus. No, it really doesn't make sense. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Oh, wait. Be good to people. I'm not saying, first of all, I don't even gotta say this, but I'm going to say it. I'm not saying be good to a person that's not good to you, because first of all, they shouldn't even be in your life, right? But be good to people. Even if they're not in your life, you just meet them on the street. All people at that. Like, I see people always turning their nose down on, like, homeless people and stuff like that. You know their situation and how they got there. You know? Just be good to people. Especially if you want that to come back to you. How you out here just turning your nose down on people, but you want good to come to you? That don't make no sense. I see it all the time. Like, and then they be wanting you to engage in their foolishness. It doesn't make any sense. It's not about to look down on this person because they're homeless, because they're on drugs, they're on this. No, I don't know how they got there. Everybody has a story. They can turn their life around. I'm gonna believe it. If they wanted to, they can. You know, everybody got their trials and tribulations, right? Stop walking around here like your shit don't stink. Seriously. Just walking around here like you have no problems at all. Like I said, I don't care how poor you are or how rich you are. We all are going through something. Whether it be small or big to the next person. We are all going through something. Doesn't make it fair for you to point down that this person's problem is bigger than your problem. Don't do that. Because God gonna show you why you shouldn't do that. Oh, let's switch their shoes so they can see how I feel for real. Y'all don't gotta believe in karma to know it's what goes around comes around. The way my cat over there knocked out, I think he worked third shift. And he just stretched out real long. Stop letting people get under your skin. Cause what? Oh. Like I said, stop letting people get under your skin. Like I said, stop giving them too much credit. Should nobody have that much control over your emotions? Who is they? Yeah? I don't give a fuck about no title. You shouldn't either. Fuck a title. Accept people for who they are too. Like, stop trying to put this rose-colored glass on and like seeing people for what you want them to be. No, You got to see people for who they are, okay? And accept it. And place them where they belong, okay? This video I already know. I might do a part 2. Because I don't feel like I'm done. There's just so much, I can talk about that's going on in the world today. No, it's not perfect. I'm not looking for perfect. But goddamn. The foolishness is getting out of hand. I don't like that. I don't like this getting out of hand. I don't like that it's getting out of hand and y'all praising that it's getting out of hand. We're gonna have to do something about that because that's not sitting well with me. Okay, I'm done. It's already long. I guess I'm gonna do a part 2 soon. Like, yeah, because I'm gonna just give y'all some motivational talking and some speaking. Like, y'all could listen to me. Because I'm not going to tell y'all nothing that I wouldn't do myself. Okay? Okay. Kiki the Weirdo is out. Hot sitting right here, actually. Hot, sweaty. It's good talking to you. Like I said, I'll see you in the next video with some more motivational speaking. Or some more music. I don't know. You're just going to have to stay tuned.